Hello YouTube, my name is Hero and today we're going to be discussing the new world bosses being added in the Korean version of Black Desert. Korean Black Desert just got a huge update and there's two new world bosses and these are pretty much known as the Mutant Ogre and the Mutant Troll. These bosses are actually currently actively walking around in our version of Black Desert right now. It's just that they can't be killed, they don't take any damage, and they're extremely tanky and they do a lot of damage, so no one fights them and no one has fought them. But they've been in our version of the game for ever since the game came out. But now they're actually going to be world bosses that are attackable by the player. Pretty much these guys have just been activated in Korea, and the first thing you have to know about them is they're actually going to drop new boss armor. So they're going to drop a pair of boss gloves and a pair of boss boots. We don't know what the stats are on these boots or gloves yet at the time of making this video, but that's what they're going to do. So there's going to be a lot more build variety, hopefully, if these gloves and boots stand up to Muskin slash bed gloves. Now, another thing that's really cool about these bosses is they have a few very unique features. The first unique feature is that they actually have different areas that you can damage them from. So you can damage them from their legs, and then that will weaken them, and they'll move slower and they'll fall down, and then you can attack their body. So they're trying to add a little bit more dynamic bosses that actually react to the players and the damage they receive, which is really cool. Another unique mechanic that you guys have to know about is that these guys are going to spawn simultaneously. Yes, these are going to be the first bosses that spawn simultaneously every single time. So they're both going to spawn at the same time, and they're only going to spawn one day out of the week on Friday. So they're going to spawn one time out of the week on one day, one time, and they won't spawn on all channels. They're going to spawn on random channels, and there's going to be a 15-minute message that pops up, just like Nuver's is 30, theirs will be 15, and they'll spawn at the exact same time after that 15-minute message on whatever channels they're going to spawn on. They only spawn on a few channels, not all of them. So once that message goes out, they both spawn at the same time. You have to decide which one you want to go to. You can't go to both, and they'll both despawn 30 minutes after they spawned. So you have to kill them quickly. So people won't be able to choose to go to this boss and then go to this boss and then swap channels and go to this boss and go to that boss. It's literally going to be a one-time thing on Friday, which is also another questionable thing. It really depends on the drop rate of these guys. From what I've been told, or from what the Koreans are saying and speculating on, is that this guy will actually drop the Mutant Ogre will actually drop Ogre rings. So it stands to reason why they would have it that way. If that's the case, I'm pretty sure most people will go to Ogre to do Ogre rings, unless the Troll drops something like, I don't know, Layton's or Power Stone or whatever, the other Ogre ring. If he drops that, then maybe, but I don't see why anyone will go to that one instead of the one that drops Ogre rings. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm really excited to see what this boss armor is going to bring and what kind of possibilities there are there for the boss armors and the new boss armors, and see if there's actually going to be a new meta, basically, where not everyone's wearing Gayatri Beg Muskin. Maybe we'll see some new things being added in there and some new twists to the mix. Another side note is they've also added a party feature, which allows for the user to search for a party within the UI, so you can find groups and things like that for Ackman and scroll runs and all kind of stuff like that. So that's very good. That's a very useful feature. You don't have to spam server messages anymore to find people to do things. You could just use the party search function, which is very good. It's about time they've added that. I don't mind a party search function. I don't know why anyone else would have a problem with that. But yeah, other than that, guys, we just got a few class changes here and there, nothing major for the most part. And this world boss thing is just great. They're adding more world bosses to the game. Is very interesting. I'm very excited to see what these guys have to offer for, you know, what these guys have to offer in terms of drops and things like that, and the mechanics. And it looks like they're really taking PvE a bit more seriously. So aside from the PvP update that we're going to be getting soon, we're also going to get some more PvE content, which is great for pretty much everyone to enjoy. So yeah, guys, it looks like a lot of great things coming out for Black Desert. And another side note before I get out of here, they're actually supposed to be holding some kind of an event on Saturday where they're going to be releasing a trailer for Common Self Part 2. That's what I've been told. Don't take my word on it, but that's supposedly what's going to be happening on Saturday. So look forward to that. Anyways, this is Hero. See you guys next time. Peace.